Hi, my name is Stix, and I haven't slept in 3 days, so bear with me, because this is a long one. It's against a friend of mine, Sukiaki96. He has a YouTube, but to the extent of my knowledge, he doesn't upload. I lead with a Specs Polytoad. He leads with a Swampert. I imagine it's mixed. I hit it with the Hidden Power Grass, and of course it's going to go down. There's no question there. And he's going to send in Zapdos, because I think he knew I was Specs for some reason. And I'm going to bring in Latios to take the Thunderbolt, and it takes it. He takes it, rather, pretty nicely. Now, I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor here, and I'm Specs, and I'm expecting this, destroy it. And it doesn't. Apparently, he's running a specially defensive Zapdos, and that was unfortunate, because my Latios gets paralyzed, and a slow Latios doesn't do as much as it should. He roosts here, much to my annoyance, but I figured it was going to happen. Oh well. C'est la vie. Nothing's going on here, a little bit of leftovers. He withdraws the Zapdos to bring in his Scissor, and I withdrew the Latios, and I brought in Ferrothorn. So it's an alright switch, but it's nothing really good. Not as good as this. I bring in the Gyarados to get the Intimidate, and he tries to go for the Swords Dance. But I know even at +6, he can't really do very much to me. He's going for the Swords Dance again. I go for the Dragon Tail to phase him out. And in comes his Latias. Which, I guess it's... Latias probably could have, messed me up. But, oh well, it didn't. And he switched out. I'm not quite sure why. So I bring in Ferrothorn, expecting it to stay in. And, of course, he's the one person that still uses Taunt Gliscor, so my Ferrothorn gets taunted, and, of course, a taunted Ferrothorn can't really do anything to Gliscor. So I bring back in my Gyarados, because I figured he's going to go for the Earthquake, and I can get an Intimidate on him anyway. He Toxics me, but if you didn't already figure it out, I'm a bulky Gyarados, so I'm Rest Talk anyway, so the poison's not bothering me at all. He goes for the Bullet Punch, and since it's unboosted, it's not going to do very much at all. And, yeah, I think I just go for the Rest here to heal my poison, and I can Sleep Talk anyway. I'm back at full health. I don't really care. Not a care in the world. Oh, Sleep Talk. I think I talk Waterfall here. Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm a master of predicting myself. And I guess he predicted me to go for the Waterfall, even though it wasn't my choice, and he went for the Roost. So yeah, instead of, like a Swords Dance or something. I go for Sleep Talk, and I get the Rest. That's unfortunate. He goes for, his second Swords Dance, I think? I can't keep track. He Swords Dances a lot in here. And I go for the Waterfall here, and right when I clicked Waterfall, I realized how stupid it was. But, oh well. And next, he gets me with the Bullet Punch. Like I said, even at +6, he's not doing very much to me. Go for the Dragon Tail and I miss it, but I noticed that his Life Orb is going to kill him off this turn, and he can't kill me with Bullet Punch unless he gets the unfortunate crit. So here, since the Scissor downed itself, I'm just going to go for the Rest to get back up to full health, which is pretty nice. And like I said, I have Sleep Talk. Like you saw, I have Sleep Talk. I'm not too worried about it being asleep. This is what I'm worried about. He brings back in the Zapdos. Of course, I'm going to switch into Ferrothorn because... No, I'm not going to switch into Ferrothorn. God, I'm retarded. I see the hidden power here. Oh yeah, I was fearing a Heat Wave or something. I see the hidden power here, so now I know he doesn't have Heat Wave, because I've seen his entire moveset, and I saw that hidden power wasn't going to KO, so I figured I was going to trick this thing Choice Specs so Latios could show some usefulness after being paralyzed. And he does, because, limited defensive Pokemon, it's good. It's pretty good. It's all good. And so now that I know he doesn't have the Heat Wave, I'm going to bring in the Ferrothorn to take the Thunderbolt, / Hidden Power Ice, because you can take them both like a fucking champ. And takes it like a fucking champ. What more can I say? I think I go for the Leech... No, I go for the Stealth Rock here. Just because that Zapdos, even with the Choice Specs, it's a terrible annoyance to me. So, I figure, I might as well take 25% of its health. Why not? I can do that. And I didn't think he was going to taunt here. I thought he would predict me to do something, but he didn't. He went for the taunt again, so that's me biting myself in the ass. that'd be very difficult. I do have a large ass, but I don't think I can bite it. I'm not that flexible. So, I bring in the Gyarados, and I guess he's afraid of me sleep-talking the waterfall, so he brings in the Haxorus, or I just call it Ononokusu. I still call it that. I go for the sleep talk and I get rest, which is unfortunate, but oh well. I don't really care. I'm gonna bring in Scissor here because I figure he's gonna go for the Dragon Dance, and I know that Bullet Punch can 2-hit KO him at his health because I'm Choice Banded, and yeah, Choice Banded, awesome. Oh, I think he had 2-hit KO full health. He's gonna go for the Earthquake here. He doesn't have Life Orb, and he gets the crit, which is that kills me because without that I'd have lived with 40% health, and he could have helped me out. So, Toxicroak, I was predicting him to stay in an Earthquake again on the Toxicroak with the Sucker Punch, but I guess he didn't. So Latias is going to go for the Calm Mind. I figured he'd do some kind of setup, or I figured he wouldn't attack because he saw that I have Sucker Punch, so I went for the Bulk Up. And here, I do go for the Sucker Punch because I was predicting him to predict me to do another prediction like that. And I do get a crit. And I can't remember how defensive this Latias was, but if it wasn't very defensive, that didn't really matter. So he's going to bring in the Gliscor, and I can't do anything to Gliscor except bring in my Gyarados, which it can't do anything to. Except, taunt it. So now, I'm sitting around, I gotta wait for my guy to wake up, but he's not gonna wake up, and he just brings in the Haxorus. And here I'm gonna switch out, well, not quite yet. Here I'm gonna switch out, anticipating him to Dragon Dance, but he just goes straight for the Outrage. He has a 1 in 3 chance of killing me because he doesn't have Life Orb, and he misses out on it. And I get my Dry Skin and Leftovers, and I get back up to pretty high health. He's locked on to Outrage, so the Sucker Punch is going to kill him 100%. That's cool. My Dry Skin, Leftovers, I get some health back. I'm at 157. Everything's good. So he's going to bring in the Gliscor, and of course I have to switch out because I can't do jack shit to it. Like, why would I stay in? That'd be absolutely ridiculous. And he's going to bring in the Zapdos, which I still can't really do anything to, but I figured the Gliscor would outspeed me, so I switched out into Gyarados. So this is a terrible position for me now. I probably should have gone into Ferrothorn, and that's what I do here, knowing that he can't do anything to me. Oh, wow, he's down to 2 Pokemon. I just remember that. So here I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, because it'll really get anything, because nothing likes being seeded except for grass Pokemon, because they can take the seeds, as they're immune to them. That's your fun fact for the day. And I'm going to get my Leftovers, and I'm going to get the Leech Seed, which gets me almost back to full... Oh, it does get me back to full health. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even know I was at full health during the battle. So he's going to switch in Zapdos, and I went for the Power Whip, because it's going to do the most damage to both of them, because... Well, no, it's a Zapdos. Well, it's a tie no matter what. And he's going to go for the Roost here, and I just go for the Leech Seed, because if I can get him to keep switching, his Zapdos will get to low enough health eventually. But, I mean, it's not a problem anymore. Now that it has the specs, I got the Stealth Rock up, I'm not worried. I know I'm going to win this. I know I'm going to win this, and I'm not going to lose a Pokemon winning this. This is absolute 100% one position. The game is over. So he brings in the Zapdos. I hit it with the Ice Beam, because his last pokes left are weak to Ice Beam. So yeah, it was a pretty good game. I don't think the score reflected it. I mean, it was close, I guess, but I mean, it was a 5-0. But I mean, I felt like I was somewhat challenged in the battle. And yeah, I guess that's the end of it. So good game. Rate, comment, subscribe, I guess. But if you're watching this, you're probably subscribed anyway. Bye.